Alright, I am back. And it is time to resume the Relic grind. As I did one thing after we finished, because after I finished stream yesterday, there were fates up in Heritage Found, so I went and finished that. So I just need to kill I need to do some stuff over here, and as I said, it is dungeon time. So I'm going to go ahead and just queue in for these. And just like before, I'm going to queue in for multiple, but I'm doing it on DPS. So that I can, for now, just go ahead and try getting some of this other stuff done. Yes, I closed my door. Good. Good. Want to make sure I close the door so I'm not being too loud for my housemates, because my voice carries, and apparently that door does apparently a decent enough job of blocking out sound. This is also part of... I can get that after this. Continuing like this is also part of... I'm trying to think of how to say what I'm trying to say. My hopes, I think, like I mentioned, was reducing the number of overall days that I'm streaming. The idea would be Wednesdays and Saturdays end up being basically double duty days. Whereas I do I do Fru, because that's currently on those days, but also I do something before Fru. So this is me kind of going through and doing a test of, okay, do I properly have the endurance to do this? And to be fair, today's not a bad day to go ahead and try to test it, because, well, I may have accidentally gotten a little sick from my housemate. I've just had a tickle in my throat the last few days. It's not anything too bad, but it might explain part of why I've been so abnormally tired. Outside of just the, recovering from, Zeldathon et al. I have potions. I have potions somewhere. Potion somewhere. Okay, good. Just in time. Where the hell is my potion? That's cordial. That's cordial. That's dexterity. That's spine drops. Maybe I don't have potions. Oh, wait. There they are. They were on my bar right down here. Whatever. One fate done. Time to destroy Tiny Pepsi Man. And again, I'm suspecting it's going to be one mob in each of the 4 zones. Oh, that thing has 24% left. It's a turn-in, though, so it really depends on how many people are up here. Oh, whatever the thing is in here is going to be annoying to get, isn't it? Thing in here is... Scorpion, I'm going to guess? Actually, scorpions would be outside. Well, no, it's right near this, so never mind. It's not going to be that bad. There was one person here, now there are 2. I am number 2. I forgot the other thing I should do now that I'm not doing Tevi is remember to hop into voice. Because if anyone wants to join, they are more than welcome to. Well, sorry, any of the people who have the live role. I admit I have it set whereas only while I will pull some people in at times, there are some people that I admit have it, whereas I am... God damn it. I thought I went to turn it in. I was hoping I was helping the other guy at least. But alas, I did not. I just made life miserable for them, probably. Well, at least we're getting the highest level of the leveling dungeons out of the way. The one that's, to be fair, probably the one that I feel would be more of an issue out of all of them. I just realized I was going to do some of this with trusts. Do I really want to do it with trusts? And I could. That lets me double dip. It would just be one, maybe two. Very specifically, Cenote and Vanguard. Do let me know if you hear the music, like, at all. I know it's quiet, but... Again, I keep forgetting to look back on my streams to see how our audio level... That is someone dressed as a Vanu Vanu. Okay. And despite their gear, this dancer has been through here before. Actually, because of their gear, that's how you know they've been through here before. You don't get relic gear in this one until after this dungeon. Which seems kind of weird considering it's level 99 gear. Also, this will be the last stream of this magical girl outfit. For Fru, we'll have the first of one of the ones I've made. And we get to play the game of, okay, did I do a good enough job that people recognize who this is? A little late on the flourish, but it's still basically the proper opener. There are always one near the center. So far, yes, but I'm not willing to trust yet. Yeah, there we go. I thought it was a front, not a back. I almost walked right into that. I just realized the Adamantoise is going to do its stuff. Because I do not think the healer will repose. I could be surprised. I don't expect it. To be fair, I don't expect it really anytime that I'm not in here. I guess actually, the Black Mage, the Pictomancer could cast Sleep. It's easier for the Pictomancer to cast Hiccups. He has to cast Hiccups and to cast Sleep than Repose, because I think Sleep's instant cast, isn't it? And I'll grab the loot from here. Because, again, it can go into the armoire. I just realized something. Wait, no. Sorry, my brain was thinking, wait, they have no concept of death. But they kill people. No, it wasn't that they didn't, or they kill animals and whatnot. No, it wasn't that they didn't understand what death was. It's that they were terrified of their own mortality. Save my 2 minute for the boss. Might be better here, but oh well. I want things to feel better synced. The one thing I do know with as far as my endurance streaming, it is also going to be a case of how different is what I'm pivoting over to for the long days. Because, like, if I'm just going, momentum is what I'm trying to say. If I still have the same momentum, then it's fine. I don't have a problem. But if if that momentum gets killed, then any exhaustion I might have starts being felt. I'm sure that makes sense outside my head, right? Active camouflage. Operational. Too bad it's really bad camouflage. They do not have the Ghost in the Shell optical camo. Speaking of, the new Ghost in the Shell animated came out, or started coming out. I need to follow up on it. I watched the first episode, and that's been it so far. But looked like it wasn't bad. Now the question is, which side fires? Never mind, that's not the question. My brain forgot the first boss. I thought this was the first boss for a second. That is not. That was not what I meant to hit. More accessories for the armoire. You know, no, I should not do this with a trust. I should not. I could do these with a trust. I could do those 2 ones with a trust to double dip. I fear I will just lose all my energy if I do this with a trust right now. I don't even think I'll be able to finish all of this today. But I'm going to do what I can. Because I think my estimate before was a 240 minutes. So 4 hour, what I expected to be like 4 hour worst-ish case, assuming 20 minutes between runs, or yeah, assuming 20-minute runs, including time outside. But I will thankfully, I will have probably at most like a handful of dungeons left. Adamantoise has the most health, which is why I think it does at least, which is why I'm focusing it down first as best as I can while doing the AoE. Someone put it to sleep. One of them put it to sleep, and I didn't see who. And I'm going to pay attention to try to pay attention to the cast bars. There's glare. I'm not sure. That couldn't have been a second swift cast, so I'm going to assume it's the. I'm assuming it is the Picto. I think we have one more. Or maybe not. That may have been the last one. I'm just letting them know, whoever did it, thank you. Because not enough people do it, and it's very nice when it's done. It was the Picto. Picto gets my comm. You just throw your spear around with psychokinesis, right? Oh, no, you do. Right, pay attention to the the sides of the room. That was supposed to be the free one. I don't know why I did it that way. It's already showing a potential problem with what I was planning to do. I think if I do stuff beforehand on Saturdays, I'm going to need it to be Final Fantasy stuff and have it be something like, basically I need to start low-key so that I'm awake and whatnot for through. Because I don't want to, as much as I want to do this, I don't want it to impact how I do in through. I just realized Cruel Legend is the one for Kefka, isn't it? I actually don't know what is the title for Fru Legend, actually. Anyone know offhand? If not, no worries. Also, I realized I should have LB'd the other pack, but... Player comm, before you run away, Picto. Alright, well, let's go remove Origenics and put Alexandria in. Let me just double check this. Alexandria, Tender, that, Underkeep, Meso, Mistwake, and then, yeah, it is all of them. And hey, there is no Aetheryte to that one. This is the closest one. I think I'll get there in time, though. As long as I don't have the Q-Pop on me again. Hey, living liquids. Thought there was someone else here doing this. And it was at 11%. That made me think someone had been doing that. You know, I bet you I know what happened. Someone's doing the same thing I did. They started doing this, and then they got kicked out. Because, well, not kicked out. They got pulled into a dungeon. Meh. Oh yeah, I wanted to check something. Ah, I forgot to turn that on. Oh well. I'll do that test next round. Who's not paying attention to their health and almost dying? Me. That's 2 down. Let's find the mob on this island. There it is. Goodbye, very colorful bat. Okay. 11 minutes elapsed. They're missing a DPS. We might be right near the end. We are on the first boss. This is not the good sign I was thinking of it. This is... Okay, they are explaining the first boss. That 20 minutes might not go as well as I was hoping. We started at 78. Tell me they aren't running. Well, I might not have gotten the standard out, but... I got at least the final dance out of it. I have a feeling, though, I'm going to want this open. Because I have a feeling I'm going to be using some of those Phoenix Downs. Why did they run away? I don't like that. Can't survive it. I was... Maybe if I had an improv shield. This is, Is the tank I wonder if the tank buster in this one, in that part, is a cleave or not. I didn't pay attention to it. Oh, no, my thing sound did go off. Okay, this is a point where one can go down, but it is an AoE. Yeah, this is just revolving door. Well, they left. I'll give it a little bit. I'll give it a little bit. Let me get some water. What time did I say we entered? Because I'm hoping I didn't say 78. Because if I said 78, it's been 5 minutes already. And that's terrifying. Tell me you aren't... No, you're just sitting out there. Okay. Oh well. I will give it till 72. We don't have a healer, because we're not... I don't think we're doing this without a healer. Especially... Yeah, we're not doing this without a healer. We also have someone learning how to play on controller. Okay, they're trial by firing. Hey! We got a healer before I had the thing. I should sit down and learn how to play. I should sit down and do this. You know what? Clear. One of these days, what I'll do for a stream is, alright, I'm learning controller mode. Enjoy. I keep saying that. I know how to do some things with it, but I don't feel like... I know the basics. I don't feel like I know how to do it, if that makes sense. That's actually a relatively nice pattern. I don't think I need to worry with this Sage, but I am saving my improv just in case. I admit, I do almost wonder if I would be better off, that was on me. Giving dance partner to the tank, but I don't have numbers to I don't think I need numbers for this. I don't need numbers for that anymore. Never mind. The next boss will hopefully go better.
You are my people, and I will protect you. The painful memories of war I lay to rest.
Okay, that took 5 minutes, so yes, it has been 10 minutes in here. The real reason I want to learn this game via controller. In the event that this mouse dies, so I have another decent backup thing that I can use. I shouldn't be doing this now. Oh well, we're doing it now. This red wall, I know it's just a wall, but my brain thinks it's a death wall. It's not. But my brain just started thinking this time that it's a death wall. And I actually know why, because it's a red wall. It's a red holographic wall. I'm assuming I would get zapped to death if I went through it. So no tech step opener, but that's fine.
Security breach confirmed. Initiating level 5 security protocol.
Malcolm's going down fast. Why do I feel like Amalgam's going down fast? He's not really going down fast, is he? My sense of time is just all warped. I just realized, along with the cosplay stuff, I need to find good titles that match whoever I'm doing. Okay, no, he's going down about what would be normally expected. I would have just recently gotten my... Okay. Maybe a little slow.
Fear not. You will all live on. And at the last, my final endless.
Fire protected. Initiate Getty protocol.
And now I'm synced with where I want to be. And a Badoop. Nah, Badoop I think I need to worry about. What was that? I just saw black... Oh, wait, it was a weird shadow. It was a weird shadow. It was something in this area. Never mind. It looked like a text box accident, like, appeared then disappeared. Like just the black transparentness. But it's like the glitches that are just happening around here just finally happened to line up with part of my screen. Alright, things picked up. Things picked up. So this might still be about a 20-minute dungeon. So, you know, on the upper end of what I wanted overall, but I'll take it. It was not the button to hit.
Removal failed. Commencing extermination sequence. Attempting extermination via multiple armaments.
It's weird how the entire area goes... I didn't freaking pay attention. Looking at the HUD, it's weird how the entire area just goes dark for this to show you, when it doesn't make sense for it to go dark. And then standing in the sword.
Final attack sequence. Attempting annihilation via high-powered energy discharge. Energy accumulation complete. Initiating final attack protocol. Foreign entities remain. Resuming annihilation.
Ads are going to start. We'll be done with this probably shortly after ads. Not before them.
Foreign entities remain. Resuming annihilation.
I'm going to give it to the Sage. Here you go, Sage. Thank you. Ooh, wait, I have this. I might get it as well, but I have that one already. I don't know if I have the minion from here or not. And, you know, it was right around the time we finished. I'll take that. Alexandria's gone. Cinder Valley, welcome onto the list. Apparently it's time for me to stop loitering again. Once I finish with this overworld zone, we're queuing in as support to just make the queues faster. I need 2 more fates. I got the thing in here. It was the colorful bat. That, oh, nope. That fate's about to end. Do not care about that fate. I need 2 more fates, but also I need 1 more mob, which I'm almost positive is going to be over on this one. What is it? It is a Everlasting Yew. That sounds like a deer of some form. Or one of those weird bush things. No, it's not one of the weird bush things. I'm surprised I went down low. It's a tree. Okay, that works. And a distinct dry up of fate. Well, I'm just going to hover around here and get some water then. You know, I don't need this to be up. Betrayer has shown me the way to know if a fate has spawned. Betrayer has shown me the simple ways. And I do admit, I don't know how long I'm going to go with 14 tonight. I might only go to 10:30 because that would be when the when raid would end. I might go to 11. We'll see. I also should consider the fact I haven't eaten in the last 8 hours. Yeah, that's another thing, actually, if I do this. If I need to make sure I've got, like, at least something small I can have. Well, never mind. We're not getting over there. This zone's fates are going to be the most annoying, I think, to do with this queue setup. Do I have Final Dance? I have Last Dance. Ooh, do I have... No, I don't have the Flourish thing for Standard Step. Okay. At least it doesn't look like it. Hello? I flubbed that flourish button real good. Alright, so in the end, I won't get, yeah, I definitely won't finish the dungeons on stream, but I'll probably finish them up tomorrow. Off stream. I'm not streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be finish this up, so I've got the Relic for, Fru. And then go ahead and probably continue working on videos. I started working on 10S again. I'm glad I got the help with the transcriptions. I may get help from the same guy again later, but I also acknowledge I think I kind of need to find someone who knows Final Fantasy XIV terminology a little bit better. Because that right now is where one of the biggest hang-ups has been, I believe. But finding that's going to be a little difficult. I do like that I was able to get someone who can work in DaVinci with me, though. Like, that's the key that I need to find. Is knows Final Fantasy XIV. Okay, I realize now I'm actually asking for I want 3 things, pick 2. Actually, say I want 4 things, probably only get 2. Knows Final Fantasy XIV, is willing to work in DaVinci on my cloud project, specifically. And is able to... does good transcriptions and is able to properly parse an audio line that has potentially 7 people talking down it. I still don't understand why this guy ices his own minions. Like, there's no reason to do that. Whatever, it's a weird snow bunny-esque thing. I got a phone boop, and that just made me realize there's something else I need to go do tonight. I almost have my inventory full. I probably fix that later. Ba-dum. I am glad that I chose to wait until... I'm glad that I chose to do Tevi on a not through day, though. Because, yeah, that taking about 4 hours... with how I'm trying to do things, whereas it's like 3-ish hours before through that I do something else... Yeah, it wouldn't have worked well. This very likely will actually fill my inventory. Yeah, I probably should go put some of this stuff into the armoire. Why did I do this? Oh well. Sure, I won't have it for the other thing, but then again, this is probably actually doing more overall damage. That hollow blade, that's a hollow blade. That a hollow blade, that's a hollow blade. I got 2 inventory slots open. Anything else I can get rid of? What's this? I still have the Zodiac glass in my inventory for I don't know why. I have no reason to hold that thing in. Like, I can just go get that thing again if I ever do another one of these. And get rid. I don't need you. That's a fortune carrot. That's worth a lot. I'm not throwing that away. Cards that I can't use. Universal Tombstone 3. Do I care about that? Not really. I Moogle tomes from both the most recent and the previous event. Get rid of one of those. Just not sure which one offhand. That is grade 6 materia. That's a chocobo feather. I can get rid of that. I know why I have that in my inventory. Or had, since I've now gotten rid of it. After this, the 2 minutes will hopefully align the way I want them to. Even if my 1 minute won't because I delayed it poorly. Then it'll be the last pack. After, of course, I standard step nuke them. Well, mini nuke. Even though sometimes standard step does more than tech step. Alright, I got the one that was going to be a problem. There we go. Boss time.
Prove you are worthy to rule.
I think Senno onwards, I have the Flourish does standard step.
Recount the fury of erupting beaks.
This is Merciless Tides, right?
Chronicles of Ed. Return the hunger of roiling waters.
I always expect that to come from, like, the book.
Take a measure of your resolve. Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine!
Dark Knight got the most.
Your thunder roars! That you should endure my fury. Chronicles of Ed. Record the cruelty of merciless storms.
I don't feel like recalling the storms. That's unfortunate. I saw that as Raise 4, and I thought they were casting Raise 4, and I was wondering, what the hell is Raise 4? And now we just loop. I have that one. I'll pass this time. I'll get to the Reaper. There is a fate up there. I'm going to do the fate, then I'm going to go put stuff in armoire, then I'm going to come back here for a fate. I probably could go do armoire, then queue up and do this fate, but I don't trust. I don't trust myself like that. Especially knowing that there are people here. That was going to be an incorrect assumption. You will die in a second. So I saw that standard have 3 seconds left when I pressed it. I think I might be a little bit more tired than I'm giving my credit self to. Yep, that's word. That's how word work. I need one more fate. And yeah, just one more fate in that zone, and then I'm done with Overworld. So, you know, I'll at least get one page done. And decent progress on others. All the inventory space I am opening up by putting this into here. So many accessories. I already have that bracelet in here. Congrats, you get decent. Why do I have this? I must have gotten it from a chest in South Horn or North Horn. All right, so you are out of here. Deadwalk, you get added. Back to living memory. I am not... I'm doing it. It's up. It's up. Actually, hold on. Why don't I just do this one? Doing this one's the smart one. Doing this... Never mind, it's not the smart one. That is at 73%. Someone else is doing what I thought they were doing. I am going to start this one down here. I could do Horse of the Round. Horse of the Round. What am I doing? I'm tired. That's what I'm doing. And hey, there are people here. If I made the right, albeit late, choice. Also, it's horse in the round, not horse of the round. God damn it. I don't know if it's going to die in time. Its percentage is not getting lower than the time over here, so I'm going to end up not getting this. Oh, well, another dungeon out of the way. I do think I need to adjust the volume on things a little bit here. Music's a little too quiet, I think. Oh, that's why it's so quiet, because I have... There we go. Steal as though you're taking something is with an A, isn't it? Ah, choice of me not spelling things correctly. I'm also realizing another reason why I probably feel more fatigued right now is, yes, the going through Tevi, the excitement and whatnot, especially of that final fight, but also doing the voice acting. Especially since, again, I haven't done that in a while. Even if I do poor voice acting, the attempt at doing voices. So I do think I would be able to do Fru. I just... The momentum. The break might kill me. Might kill the momentum, but I think I can do it. Of course it's inside. It's almost always inside. Oh, son of a... He dodged that on the inside. That was freaking cool. Meanwhile, here I am, not dodging that. Outside. I'm sad he's not targetable for that. I probably should have done a second 2-minute. I'm going to try to be cool. I didn't have to be cool. He died. So I don't get to be cool. I shall roll on that in a bit. I think I am going to call it after this dungeon. I feel myself, like, I'm just sitting here being quiet at this stage. I feel myself fading. Like, I admit I probably won't be going to bed, but at the very least I am calling stream. Which also means, you know, we'll be more likely to be able to find someone who we can raid out to. Ah. I'm not paying attention to my feet and getting electrocuted. I also realize I haven't done Kirby this week, and I'm going to need to do that because I need to the goal is to try to get that 1130. If I have to change that goal later, I will. But again, that is the goal. Do I do the second 2-minute here? You have enough health. I do the second 2-minute. Punts. No, it's the next pack that I want to do it on, because it has some more annoying mobs. I'm going to be able to channel it, so... Target one of them. Thank you. I don't know why I had such a hard time targeting one of them. Oh well. You know what? No, I will do one more dungeon. I will do one more dungeon. Here's what I'll do. I will try to get the Fate. If I get a dungeon, I'll do the dungeon. Basically, I'm going to do one dungeon after I get this Fate. Once I'm out of here, that is. Note, if you can't tell, my energy level is going up and down, up and down, up and down. I may change my mind in what I just said by the time we get out of here. But this one's looking like it'll be a below average run. Average being that, again, that 20 minutes. That 20 minutes is the average I'm trying to have. I'm basing my timetable off of. I don't know why, I thought he said have our head on a plate. That thing takes forever to explode, doesn't it? But we win. Your transformation takes too damn long, Xander. You made me waste all my proc, Xander. I'm not happy with you, Xander. If I missed him, I am going to be angry. I don't know if I did or not, but I might have. Rear guard. 4 guard. 4 hind. Hind 4. Yeah, I'll give it one more run. I'll give it another dungeon. Things I will regret saying, but actually, no, I need to go to 1030. I need to go at least to 1030. I end before 1030, then that kind of means that I'm wrong about the I can do this. Because 1030-ish is when Fru would be ending, and I need to last that long. God damn it. It still hit him. I don't have that turret. I have a turret now. Oh, that's furnishing. That's not a minion. That's furnishing. I thought it was a turret minion. Remove Vanguard. Put the way station on. See where there's a... Well, that fate just ended. Well, queue on in. Honestly, all things considered, the DPS queues have not been bad at all. Especially for queuing in for... Yeah, it's not single things, but effectively single things. Oh, crud. I just realized one thing I still have to do. It isn't just dungeons that I need to do. Yes, it's... After this next one, I technically will have finished a page of dungeons, because I had one check from the beginning. I also... No, I got that! That's right, we did that! That was the last thing me and Chief did. All right, it is just dungeons. Again, the queue times have been pretty decent for DPS. Time for buff tender. I got one of them. I do enjoy how after... I am going to have to do some non-Endwalker dungeon farm later to get one last piece of gear for the Magical Girl cosplay stuff this month. Again, thank you all very much for donating to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital for that back during the Zeldathon sub-campaign. Flex and pose. He very much would pose for the fans in that Rhythm Heaven game. I'm going the wrong way. I'm just accepting my not paying attention vulnerability up. This is also going to be just accessories, I just realized. I still need to get that one fate. I still need to get that one fate. But what are we... I'm going to guess something came up. And I'm a little too gung-ho trigger happy right now. I forgot just how fast the serpent that we're about to fight is going to die. It dies real quick, doesn't it? Like it already did before, but... It's been a while since I've been in here. And again, that's because I haven't been doing, whatever the level 100 dungeons that aren't expert roulette is called. Dang it, I haven't needed to do as many roulettes. It hasn't felt like I've needed to do as much roulette farming this expansion, but that's probably also just I've been playing differently. I did that in the wrong order. Excuse me. I was correct, there is a safe spot over there. That flourish is getting farther and farther away from being in sync. No more shake it off overtime. Next pack gets LB'd. Next pack is also the annoying pack. Oh yeah, we're not getting up there in time. Are we not? Why are we not? Every other pull. I was ready to limit break and take a lot of them out with it. And I'm still going to limit break because I'm pretty sure we still have more than just him that's going to come over here, but still. If it's just him, I'm not limit breaking. It's just him. You know what? There's the first time for everything. Don't need to worry about it. Time for the greatest serpent of Tural. I'm good here, I think. Yeah, I'm good here. I think it's back and to the right is where we'll be safe for all the AoEs. But I'm pretty sure it's always that corner that is safe. For some reason. Yep. I always just work backwards for that one. No reason to try working forwards. This time, I don't know where it is. It's over here. Moist summoning. I don't like that it's moist. Give it to the Reaper. I could have given it to the healer, I guess. I really care about this that much? Not really. Not really. Alright, so that's one more thing out of here. Mistwake is the one I can skip. Where's a fate? Two fates, one fate. One fate, that other one, I will not get, yeah, that. Let's see if I can get this fate in time. I think the other teleport might technically have been better. Freaking, no, I can't. Dungeons are popping today for DPS. I forgot to hit an important button. I'll fix it in a bit.
They must have gotten in and made themselves at home.
Get as much as I can in that line.
There should be an access hatch nearby.
I might lose this flourish. Actually, no. Oh, yeah, no, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Welcome back, everyone, from the ad break. That'll probably be the last ad break of the night. I think I've not waited too long to use my flourish. Music-wise, this place... If this place had an end boss like Mist Dragon, this place would be doing the same thing to me that the Burn did. Whereas if I was on healer, actually doesn't matter on anything. Of my brain just shuts off because there's almost nothing that I need to worry about. And then the last boss is, oh wait, I should have been paying attention. Oh god.
To continue on.
Pretty sure I'm losing a good bit of this 2-minute. Damn it. Yeah, losing a good bit of it. I'm on the wrong side. I have 2 stacks of not paying attention. Like I said, this dungeon, I would just end up letting people die because my brain just shuts off. Where did he go? There, I saw him. I saw him last second there. Three stacks of I'm fucking up.
Access hatch and head inside.
1 piece of loot from that boss. Thought you should drop. Wait, I thought that chest should have 2. Whatever, not important. Yeah. Hey, Sephiroth. Thank you for the Gal Carb. I still have no idea what the heck was going on with my webcam yesterday. Because I turned it on early today and it was no problem for hours. So, I don't know. You know what? That is fair. That is fair.
Everkeep's construction was apparently
Bracelets and gloves, yay.
water level. Even during the war, the people labored to maintain the castle. It meant a lot to them. It's upsetting to think that Preservation's terminal is in this place.
Hold on. Someone's got communication. Step alert.
There we go. I think I got something in the center now.
So, you have come. Let us measure your strength.
I'm Soldier S0 of Alexandria Castle Guard. I shall dispatch you. Okay. I had never actually read what he said before. I was hoping it would be something fun. It is not. Hey, I'm on the right side. And again, it's kind of almost a 50-50 there. Alright. Me and the warrior had the same-ish idea. They did more so than I did, though. Goodbye, Soldier Zero.
That was hardly a challenge, I see. You will show me more. I bid you press on.
Now here's a question. Are they stay here or they are stay here? Okay. Even though I know Peloton's not gone by now, I'm gonna keep hitting it. This is the last pack. God damn it. That's the best I can get. Oh, good, I still hit you somehow. I don't know why I didn't realize that door down there is where we just came from. Probably because I've never actually looked under this bridge before. I still haven't gotten my one fate, by the way.
You are untroubled thus far, but I have something that may test you yet. This machine has long guarded these crumbling walls.
Right as I went to press the button, it wore off.
How will you handle this?
Oh, yeah, I don't really care about this. I remember what this does.
Let us introduce more weaponry.
You haven't introduced more, you've introduced different. The amount of weaponry was still the same. Actually, I'd say it was less.
Let us see what this yields. Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability.
That one's going to be the one that moves. I enjoy how I said that one as though you guys could tell where I nodded my head to.
Still alive. How unfortunate. For you to die here, it would save me trouble later.
So yeah, that one Alexandria so far is the only dungeon that's kind of been iffy. Alright, Underkeep done. I care about it. It's actual factual gear. First things first. Fates. God, no fates. Well, we can remove that. We can put, oh god, Meso Terminal, back in. Or in. We only have 6 dungeons left. And a fate. I also probably could have extracted materia, but meh. Time to fly into the middle-ish around Meso Terminal / Alexandria dungeon area. This is going to be the dungeon queue that takes forever because there's no fate for me to run to. Here's what I want. Recommendation. Hey! No. The time it would take me to get there, I think this will just be faster. It is only one, right? I only need one more fate. Yeah, one more fate. Soon the book will be a full rainbow of colors. A full color wheel. Really, that's what it is. It's not, yes, it's a rainbow, but it's also just a color wheel. We're just making a color wheel. Hey, I'm not the only one who wants to do this. Look, I get that one nuke and that's about it. Ah! There was no way I was going to get that fate because it takes a minute after everyone's turned things in. I will get this freaking fate at... If I finish all the dungeons before I get that fate, I am going to lose it. Oh, hey, first-timer bonus. Oh, hey, I'm needing to go pay attention to my tombstones soon, actually. Because I should go buy stuff for that. I can buy stuff for another relic. That's basically what I'm saying I need to go deal with. That's where Nethos is as well, because he just restarted the game. I admit, have you done any North Horn or any South Horn stuff? Or does Occult Crescent interest you at all? If so, I honestly recommend just doing South Horn as much as you can to double dip. It might be a little bit slower on the Atmas, but it lets you double dip. Technically, you can double dip, I think, almost every step. There's a handful of steps you can't... There's like one or two that you cannot do in Occult Crescent. Like this one and one other, and I can't remember what that one other one was. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. If it already burned you out, then don't do it. Don't force yourself to do something you don't want to do. It's going to make whatever you want, whatever you're doing that you want to do, feel miserable. Or I should say it'll make whatever you're trying... I'm getting the words wrong, but I hope the sentiment is coming through. No, I get that, Red. I fully get that. When you're doing this game fully solo, it definitely can feel like a slog. Like, honestly, that's the case for any MMO. Heck, even some non-MMOs. Like, I think that's one of the reasons why I just... Like, I barely did Monster Hunter Wilds with others, but I think that's one of the reasons why I got credits, and then I just kind of stopped. Oh, crud. I'm not the only one, but... I forgot that he does that at the beginning. I've gotten this so infrequently these days that I just forget stuff like that. Oh. I thought it was done exploding. That's fair. Like, you're not the... I know a bunch of people who are basically doing that. Oh, come on! God damn it, you went right to the Bard. Was not expecting you to go right for the Bard. I was gonna say, please tell me you two aren't going to chase each other. But no, the after was just, I'm going to start where you are, and we're going to go opposite directions. look, yeah, no, don't force yourself to play. If you're not vibing with it because you don't have people, or as you said, your mind's not, no, never force yourself to do it. It's supposed to be for relaxation. And this is very much a do as I say, not as I do. I fully recognize that. But still, just because I'm bad at taking my own advice doesn't mean it's not good advice. Sometimes, having someone who doesn't do the thing they're saying to do has the best advice because they know how bad it is if you don't do it. So what I'm hearing is a lot more of a, once I start having, more free time, definitely just hang out in voice at some point when I'm doing this. And let people know. Got it. Granted, a lot of that's probably going to be, hey, I'm in here, I'm doing Northhorn type stuff, but still. Problem is, I can't guarantee when I'm going to do it because I admit I've overbooked myself with the number of things I'm trying to do. I mean, that's fine. Like, the other thing is sometimes just having someone to talk with as you do something else in this game helps. I kind of didn't pay attention to that. That I also understand. I admit when I was in my other FC, I didn't really do too much with them. But, you are the front one. But I will sometimes do stuff with, like, no crits allowed because, well, they do other stuff outside other than just raid, and let's be fair, their personalities mesh very well with, like, how GCC was. Yeah, let's murder before we have to care about the annoying one. I'm not even looking. You're going to die. Okay, I didn't expect you to die when I said you're going to die. Just a magical girl on some magic balloons. He's hoping we can get a good lineup. Good lineup. Got all of them. Wonder if they intended to do that, thinking they need it, or if it was a panic button. Oh, that's a directional gaze. And last coffer. Ah, yes, the Lord... Oh, wait, someone's new. Fair, and you can't really... And you can't go into Northhorn until you finish the, story. Which needs you to be level 20. That's fair. I'm glad this one isn't as bad. This one is basically just overworld fates, to be fair. You don't care about the mobs in it in general. You only care about the fates for it. The mobs are really you get a group together with cannoneers to obliterate it. They're too afraid to say Ghostbuster, and I don't blame them. As a can of worms reference they do not want to risk angering a studio about. I expected to get clipped with that. If I'm correct, yep, mine's going to be up there and already tied to me. That didn't quite go as I think was intended. After this, I'll limit break. Because that's basically my last real damage button. I'll get to the bard. The bard wielding the axe. That's furniture. You know, I don't really care. It's all accessories. It's accessories and furniture. I don't care. Ooh, wait, Fate. Head over to Fate while I remove you. I did you already. I did you already. You. We're down to the last 5 dungeons. We're down to the last 5 dungeons. I still haven't gotten this one friggin' Fate. I've been in, I think, 4 or 5 Fates that have been awesome. I'll get credit. I'll get... Oh, never mind. I just saw someone... I did see someone just land. Hey, don't forget, next patch, I think, Beastmaster comes out. I don't know if I'm going to do much with it. It'll probably be a... Oh, I'm finally done with... Alright, I am finally done with overworld stuff. I'm going to go put stuff away. And if it has not popped by the time... I can just use return. If the dungeon has not popped by the time I'm done putting things away, then I'm just going to call it. That's fair. I have no good suggestions as to how to get over that, other than, unfortunately, just throwing yourself to the wolves. Like, it is a you need to get exposure to it, because I had the same exact thing originally. One thing that may help as well, to be fair, have you done much extreme primal farming, extreme trial farming? That also, as Zephyroth is saying, joining it in PF, if you are starting out, try to find a group. If you can find a group that isn't like... This part's going to sound weird. Try to find a group that is around the same level of expectations. There's no good way to describe that. But yeah, find a group that's around the same expectations and you vibe with. People you vibe with is far more important than group you can just go get stuff done with. Alright, I have 5 dungeons left. Do I have anything else? You know what? I only have 5 dungeons left, but I think I'm going to call it here. I got my fate. We have 5 dungeons left. I'll get those 5 dungeons myself off stream. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was missing that one at the bottom because I was only looking at checks. The stop talking to each other is unfortunate. Like, that is one other thing of, if you can, and this is really difficult, you want to try to find, you know what, since I'm still talking, you want to try to find a group that, the best group is one that you vibe with and that you can do stuff outside of Final Fantasy XIV with. Because at that point, that means it's a group you're more likely to keep on doing stuff with, even if Final Fantasy falls apart. that's good. Yeah, no, that part is really hard to pull off, of the finding a group that you are also willing to do stuff outside of this game with. Heck, it's hard to even do that if you're, like, to be fair, looking for someone on stream to do a collab with. A lot of the times it might be you just don't vibe well outside of, like, outside of being on stream, which sucks, but it'll happen. Okay, and this is going to be the last dungeon, though, because what I did say was one dungeon after I finally get that last fate, and that was an hour ago. That last fate held me hostage for a while. Yeah, that's an unfortunate side effect of traditional MMOs at this stage. Like, the only MMO I'm aware of that doesn't really have the sub-problem is Guild Wars 2, which has its own types of problems. To be fair, Guild Wars 2's problem is mainly, are you someone who is, it starts with an S and susceptible, that's the word I'm looking for, susceptible to, I will throw money for convenience. Guild Wars 2 is going to be potentially dangerous. This is right now, the big reason why I can't play Guild Wars 2, because I realized the last time I played it, I just started being, I'd have to do this. Oh, wait, I could just throw money at this and not have to worry about it. And that's dangerous. This is also why you will not see me play a gacha game. Gacha games are dangerous as heck for me. Fair. Really? I mean, I guess, yeah, because... I guess I got hit because, yeah, Guardian missiles, they're ahead of where they actually look. The bubbles move, not you. Yeah, like, let's be fair. Gaming is difficult at times. Money-wise, especially these days, being able to... money-wise, time-wise, schedule-wise. I'm putting time-wise and schedule-wise as two different things, because one is finding the time to be able to play, the other is being able to fit that time to play with other people's time to play. And it just gets... God, I am racking up the high score. I'm racking up the punishment stickers. Or I guess they're the greed stickers. I'm being greedy. I don't have the finisher. Alright, I have that. Alright, I'll pass it. I must have it equipped. Right, because this is the dungeon that my trusts are currently on. I will also admit, like, for this, even when I'm playing solo, I can do this to a degree, but I have to be able to set a goal out for myself. It's sort of like why, at some point, I'm going to pick up the Pocopia DLC, because it's going to give back to me the thing that I lost with Pocopia main game, which is, I need it to give me a goal so I keep playing the game that I like. Once I hit credits and I ran out of goal, it was, oh, well, I could just sit here building stuff, but also my brain's not... I have so many other things to do, unless I was doing that, unless I ended up maybe doing an island with people, which, to be fair, never ended up happening, I just don't see me going back into it. It's sort of similar to, like, Minecraft. I had to have a very specific building goal that I wanted to do going into it. And without that, I just can't play it. To be fair, I also haven't played Minecraft since 2012. It's been a while. Maybe 2013. Yeah, well, I admit, I was originally thinking, oh yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll revive the boat. I'll repair it. And then then again, I hit credits and that wasn't enough of a goal to keep me, because that very much became just farm. I would have to farm to get all of the iron for it, first off, and it was just... There are times that I can deal with farming. There are times where I just can't. And again, I also have just too many other games that I want to play. Too many other games that I want to play. Like, I still want to finish... I need to finish Golden Country Torna, and then start and finish Xenoblade 3. I have Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 HD. I have Dragon Quest 7 Remake, which, if I streamed, if I won the lottery and I was able to stream, like, 6 hours a day, 5 days a week, you would see me playing a lot more games on stream. You'd see me playing a whole lot more. I would do Dragon Quest on stream. I would do... I might not do Xenoblade on stream. There's a reason I might not do... There's a good reason not to do Xenoblade on stream. But there are other games I would possibly be doing on stream. That right now I just don't, because, well... I don't. Either because it'll take too long, or, to be fair, I don't think I'd be entertaining in doing it. Because I think you also... For those of you who were here for ZA, in RPGs, I get distracted a lot. Heck, in Tevi today, I got distracted a decent bit. Oh, you're not going to move. I was just trying to be nice and give him a positional. I shouldn't have tried to be nice and give him a positional. And there goes what'll be the last ad break of the night. Because, yeah, I am finishing after this dungeon. I'll only have 4 left to do. Which honestly isn't that bad. Not that bad at all. He's just not going to move. I should have waited on that, whatever. Firearms is about to die. I'm sorry, I never realized his name was Firearms. You're saying go? All right, I'll go. We don't have any casters, so you know what? You're right. I should just go. I feel like I may not have been using my mitigation. Now I'm questioning, did I remember to hit my mitigation earlier for this, or have I been a very bad, have I been making this sage's life hell? I feel like I may have made their life hell. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry for that last ad break there. These things are too freaking big. Can't get them closer. Now I need to pay attention to this boss so I don't get knocked off. Because that definitely happened to me the first few times I ran this as healer. I am glad that they've since added the ability to res in dungeons with a Phoenix down. Keep my dash for that. I keep going to hit my follow-up to that, but I don't have it yet. Haha! Completely negated it. Me and the Sage are on the same brain. We're both doing the same thing. We both said, we'll arm's length this. That way we can get out of the way of everyone else. I'm letting those drift. I'll at most get one more 2-minute in here. 2 minute. I'm sorry, 2 minute? I meant 1 minute. We don't have 2 minutes on paladins. Ah, I hit it too early. I was trying to factor in for the latency, and I overcompensated. All right, so with that, we are now done for the night. I have 4 dungeons left to do, but I can't believe I still didn't get the first dungeon here. But yeah, so let's head over here for a second. So I proved the endurance. I did an hour later than I needed to, and yeah. Thank you all very much for watching. Ow. And we're ending with the Topaz Carbuncle, I see. But yeah, thank you all very much for tuning in. I forgot to make my stream schedule ahead of time because I'm not streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm taking as an off day. But stream for next week is probably going to be Wednesday, definitely Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday, because hey, we're going back into Fru next week after our 2-week hiatus. It's just a question of, do I want to put on Friday free space or just reserve it for doing off-stream things? I'll decide that sometime tomorrow. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all have enjoyed. And let's take a look to see who we can toss a raid over to. As a note, for Wednesday, I am planning on doing Kirby speedruns at the very least on Sunday. Probably Kirby and something else, but it'll probably, yeah. At the very least, we're doing Kirby Wednesday before we go ahead and do... Hi, my brain's not freaking working. Anyway, let's go find someone to raid. Let's go find someone to raid before my brain fails on me some more. Oh, I'm not going to raid out to them. Well, I could. Is there anyone else to raid out to? Let me check that first. Not really. Most people are asleep. So we're going to go ahead and raid out to Zeldathon. They are doing a replay of Super Zeldathon, and it looks like they actually just recently started the replay. So, yeah, let's go say hi. Well, say hi, you know, watch the reruns if you missed it. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and take care, everyone. I forgot to do that. You don't have to, but it only works for subscribers, so eventually I will remember to change the Galcarb one. Anyway, take care, everyone.